So I woke up this morning and I was scrolling Twitter. You know, just my usual shit that I do every morning as I lay in bed for way longer than I should. And it's going to be an eventful day today. We got quite a few videos dropping, but until today, I never really knew who Cooking with Kaya was. Apparently, it's a beautiful young lady who decides to shake her ass and cook what looks to be amazing food on TikTok. And it's making a lot of females on Twitter extremely mad, and I don't really know why.
Girl, I could steal your man with this dinner I just cooked, bro. Take a good look. Welcome to another video with Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Welcome to another video. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Welcome to another video. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Do not get up on here trying to tell me how to make my macaroni. I don't care how your granny make it. I don't care how your great aunt make it. This is how Kaya makes it.
She kind of bad and the food looks really good, so I can see why she might be doing well on TikTok. I do think that it's weird that everything is becoming sexualized, but at the same time, just let her cook and do her thing. I just feel like there's so many other things to be upset about. You could be focusing on women that are showing titties and stuff and doing OnlyFans. Instead, this girl is just shaking her ass a couple of times and cooking some good stuff and also showing you her recipes and how to cook them. And I think what's pissing a lot of women off is that men are attracted to this. Not only is she cooking some food that looks unbelievable, but she's shaking her ass. And so it's like you kind of get a win-win. I'm gonna be honest with you, I might go follow her on TikTok myself. I'm a foodie. I love shit like that. So she about to get a follow from me, and I'm sure she has from a lot of guys, which is most likely why there is a group of women that don't seem to like her. And I'm gonna show you guys a clip of one today that I came across on Twitter this morning, and she's going on what sounds like a jealous rant and trying to make her out to be average, and she really thinks that she's cooking. You gotta see this.
Cooking with Kaya is popular among the men because she's extremely relatable and attainable. I'm literally going to break the system down for you, okay? Y'all are talking about, oh, I was expecting her to be on Nara Smith's level, blah, 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 blah. What regular man, especially is eating that pallet of food on the daily? No, he's eating the stuff he was used to his mama making when he was growing up. Majority of people in society are average, if you didn't know. So that means that most men are going to be average. And what they're attracted to, in theory, will also be average. Because you also have to take into account the man has to be able to pull the woman. Okay? And usually men are most attracted to things on average that they perceive they can pull. So y'all are over here talking about like other creators that cook better or look better or whatever. Bro, these men don't even have the funds to even believe that they can have a conversation with some of those people, okay? They don't have the looks, the socioeconomic class, the social tier, the nothing, okay? Which is where her appeal comes in, because she's an average girl making average meals in her average home, shaking her ass in her average tight outfits. Men love that shit. The demographic of people also coming into contact with her content, if you haven't been paying attention, are average, okay? Maybe a little bit below, but yeah. And so I understand like a little bit of feeling gaslit because, you know, being told, oh, women don't cook, women don't this, women don't that. I won't break that apart because that actually take me forever to get to the bottom of that system. But yeah, just know that if you're a woman and you feel like men are being delusional and you're being gaslit, know that that's a sign that those aren't the men that you need to be entertaining or talking to. Okay? Because the type of men that you entertain and talk to will be on the same page, or at least loosely, with what they think is valuable, attractive, or whatever in a woman.
So I could be wrong, but I feel like you wouldn't go off like this and then post it to your TikTok unless you really felt some type of way. She's trying to downplay it like, oh, it's not a big deal. She's an average woman with average food, doing her average dance in her average outfit for average men or below average, in all honesty. Like, you can tell that she's angry. She's big mad. And so she's trying to get it out in this passive aggressive way. And it just comes across as goofy to me. What's also funny is that if you go to her actual TikTok, like, this girl looks good in this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The girl that's complaining, she looks gorgeous in this video that I just saw. She ain't never looking like that in any of her other TikToks. In fact, I would say that she fits the exact profile of average, just like the rest of us. And I'm not here trying to body shame, but average looks, average body. We're all average. I'm probably below average. So I have no problem pointing all of this out. It's just crazy to me that you're trying to put this on this woman. And I feel like it comes from the fact that either a guy that you like or a guy that you are dating or married to likes her content and you really upset about it. And so you decided to go off. Now, I tried to find the clip that I just showed you guys on her TikTok and I can't seem to find it. So I can only assume she's gotten a lot of hate and decided to just delete it, or it's a really old video and I just didn't go back far enough, but it doesn't look like it's on there anymore. But when I was scrolling through Twitter and I found this, I saw a response that I felt like fit so perfectly. I'm just realizing now that it's a Twitter account called Faithful Black Men Association, which is funny in itself, but they said bench players talking like starters. I hate it. And again, I'm not trying to shame this woman for how she looks or her body or anything, but if you're gonna come out and call all these other people average, and I can show a picture of you where you look average just like the rest of us, it's gotta be done. Another tweet that I came across from someone named Dom said, LMAO, men getting shamed for being interested in average shit now. We can't win. And I totally feel him on that. I feel like we get shamed for every single thing that we do as men. Now, obviously, it's not everybody. And sometimes we do some goofy, weird shit. We are men, and I will be the first to tell you, a lot of us are really odd. But in this situation, it's just another one of those things where it's like, we are gonna get judged for liking something that's average. If we like a girl that's below average, we're gonna get judged for it. If we like a girl that's top tier, we're gonna get judged for it. She's out of our league, or like, there's always going to be somebody that's going to make some case as to why men are wrong in this situation. It's no different than the Lily Phillips thing. It is very different, but in the sense that she set up an entire thing to sleep with 100 men in a day, and you will find a bunch of women from certain groups that will come out and say, these men should go to jail for torturing this woman. All the men who participated should die. And it's like, what are we talking about? She wanted to sleep with 100 men in a day. She said that she's doing what she loves and that it's a good thing, and what's wrong with that? And yet the men are getting blamed because they signed up for it. Now, don't get me wrong. All the guys that participated in that, they're weird, because I would have never done that shit in a million years. But at the same time, it's like, how is the blame on them? They didn't set it up or like talk her into it or convince her. They just went to a casting call. They got picked and they were a part of the shoot. So I don't really get what the big deal is. I think at the end of the day, people just need to mind their own business. Just let somebody do what they do and just enjoy your life and do what you want to do. If you don't want to shake your ass and cook, don't do that. If you don't want to do OnlyFans, don't do that. Like, just focus on what you have in control in your own life and stop worrying about what every person does and trying to tear them down because they're getting attention that you feel like you deserve. The shit just comes across really weird to me. So I don't know. I just saw that. I wanted to talk about it. It's probably not a very long video. I don't even know how long I talked for at this point. But before we get out of here, let me know what you guys think down below. And there's one last thing I want to say to this woman.
Shut up, bitch!
Let's make some cookies.
Days after week,